Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I make these cute little bows. So I'm using a 5.5 milliliter hook, some white yarn, it's mainly acrylic I believe, and then I have my little clip that I'm going to attach at the end to, and then I also didn't show it, but you also need a little needle as well to like weave in any ends. So for this one, I start with a slip knot, and then we begin by chaining 16. I've done this a few different times, and each time I'm still not sure which way is my favorite yet of how big or small I like them. So this one makes a fairly small bow, which I think could be better for like babies and things that are smaller, like a little keychain. So here I'm just chaining 16. Okay, so once I've chained 16, I'm now going to just put a single crochet into each stitch. So if you're new to crocheting, it's pretty much just finding that first hole right there. You can kind of see, and it's just single crochet, and honestly that's all you do this whole time. So it's a very easy, beginner friendly thing to make. This was the very first thing I made when I learned how to crochet, so it's kind of fun. So here I'm just doing a single crochet into each hole all the way across. All right, so here we're just coming to the end of the first row, and you're just finishing out with all your single crochets. And then after this, you're going to, still one more. After you finish all of your stitches, you're gonna just chain one, and then turn your work. And then we're just gonna go ahead and repeat the same process. So now that we're coming to the end of our second full row, this is where a lot of people will miss a stitch. So you always want to make sure you get that last stitch here. So it kind of always looks like a little bubble at the bottom. So it doesn't always look like it's a normal stitch, but make sure you don't miss it. So you definitely want to grab that last stitch. I've done this before many times. If you miss it, it just kind of makes the edges of your work look more slanted and just not even, for obvious reasons because you're missing a stitch. So just make sure you pay attention to that, especially in that second row. And again, we chain one and turn our work. And then we're just going to repeat this process for 2 more rows. So now I'm coming to the end of my 4th row. So I'm just going to finish off with the single crochets into each stitch. And then I'm just going to do a chain just to close it off. And then here I cut a decent end and just pull it through. And that is the first half of it. And so from here, we are just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing one more time. Okay, so now that we have 2 of the same ones, we're going to take one of them. And so I didn't say this before, when you make your second one, at least one of them has to have a really long tail. So just make sure at least one of them has a long tail. And so with the one with the long tail, I'm going to take my other end and fold it both in half. And I'm going to just take my loose end with a needle and kind of just weave them together. So this doesn't have to be too neat. It just helps to make the bow part shape. So I'm just going to go back and forth. Sorry, my camera angles are not very great. I'm working on that. So, but yeah, I'm just weaving the yarn back and forth both sides just to connect them together in the middle. So once you have the ends sewn together, I apologize. Of course, again, it is out of frame and I'm so sorry, but I'll try and explain it. So then you're just gonna take that long end and wrap it around the middle of that bow once or twice and pull it really, really tight. And that'll just cinch it down and kind of create that bow shape. And then once that's pulled really tight, then you're going to bring it to the back and tie it with that other loose end. So here you can see that. And this will really help solidify that shape in it so that way it won't get too loose. So here, and I'm just tying in some extra loose ends too there just to keep a nice knot. And then once that's secure, then you can take that long tail that you still have. Here I'm just kind of fluffing it up a little bit to give it that shape. And then you'll take that long tail and you're just gonna start wrapping it around. So you can here see, you just wrap it and you just keep wrapping it, honestly, as many times as you want. If you want more of a thinner center, then less times. If you want a thicker center, then more times. I like a good in-between. I don't want it to be too much, but enough that it looks, you know, like there's something there. So yeah, you just do that until a desired length. And then once you like how it looks, then you just make sure it's pulled to the back. And again, retie any of those loose ends together with that end and make it nice and secure. I do about 3 to 4 knots because if I'm being honest, I am not a weaving end person a lot. I do it, but I don't love it, especially with smaller projects like this. I just find it a lot harder sometimes. And since this knot is going to be in the back where it won't even be seen, I rather just tie 3 or 4 knots. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just taking any ends that I have, tying them together just to make sure it's all nice and secure. And then here I'm just refluffing up the little bow parts. You can see the legs, just kind of reshaping it. And this is kind of what it looks like. And so here I'm just gonna cut off some of the extra tails. And again, if you are a weaver, please do it. Weave in your ends, that's great. It definitely, people say, is a more secure way, which, you know, I do believe too. Whatever works for you. I am gonna weave in a little bit this bottom end just because it's a little uneven in length, so that way I'll just give it a little more length on that side too. And then this is how it looks. So that's the bow. That one end I'll still weave in and tie it. And then here we have the little clip. And honestly, it's super easy. I just slide it back under all of the wrapping in the back of it. So here I just slide it under there. And it's super secure because it's super tight. And just like that. And there you go. And so now you have your little bow clip. So yeah, like I said, it's great for babies, people, anyone really. And again, you can make them as big, as small as you want, which kind of makes them fun. So thanks for watching.